Right, we're on holiday again. We're at the Palma Teneguia Princess in La Palma. I'll just take you on a tour of the grounds. So we've just come out of that room block there. The room blocks here are 3 floors, so you've got ground floor, middle floor and then a top floor. I think it's always better for privacy to get one of the upper floor rooms. So these are the garden view, or some of the garden view rooms anyway. We've got a sea view room right at kind of at the corner end of the resort, which is pretty nice. But yeah, the garden view rooms are fine. So this path will take us down to the public buildings. It's quite a tropical feeling resort here. Lots of palm trees, and the sort of style of the buildings. It reminds me a bit of places like the Caribbean and maybe like Mauritius in the Indian Ocean. It's probably the most tropical feeling resort we've been to in the Canary Islands. We're just coming to the one of the public areas. It's kind of almost set up like a little village with a kind of plaza, piazza thing here. So you can see that, so where there's people queuing up, that's the buffet restaurant there, and then there's an a la carte restaurant there. I think maybe another a la carte restaurant over there, or maybe down there. And then from up here, bit early yet, but you can normally get a good view of the sunset. And there's these kind of towers here. I'll head down to the reception level next. So then one of the public areas, there's a shop open over there in the evening. It says disco, but it's normally used as the kids kind of disco in the evening in there. So a few pool tables here. There's one there, a couple over here, and then one at the other end of the reception. There's a nice water feature there. This is the kind of lobby bar area. I'll go down to the pool area next. Actually, we'll go a slightly different route. There's some fish ponds down here, a little artificial waterfall. It's worth looking at. that. No, not that way. You can see here's like the top.
Okay, come on. Where's your backpack?
Mummy, the car. Daddy, Daddy. Yeah.
So here is a little waterfall, a little bridge there, and some more pools here with fish. Quite a nice grounds in this hotel, I've got to say. Quite a few of these kind of cactus plants dotted around different styles. So, right there at the resort. So yeah, it's worth pointing out the resort's actually kind of in two parts. There is actually an adults only section that we didn't realise, but the rest of it's for families. The adults only section, they have their own pool area. I think they've got their own seating area in the restaurant, but it actually shares the same buffet restaurant. So it's just a bit of, kind of bit of reduction in noise from children if you're in the adults only. But I don't know if the rooms are any different, to be honest. So look around here. Go on this way actually. There's a shop there, so the shop's open in the afternoon and the one up at reception level's open in the evening. One thing I've noticed that's a bit strange about the sunbed situation is you've got sunbeds like here which are under these sort of shaded areas, but there's also sunbeds that are kind of by the pools and there's no umbrellas, so I'm guessing if the hotel's full, or very full, could be a bit of a problem getting hold of a shaded sunbed area. There's several of these pools, and it really is an absolutely cracking resort for the pools. And saying that, I mean, even in March, so it's a little bit cool in the pools when you first get in. Just got to get used to it a bit. But yeah, you can see here there's a lot of sunbeds, no umbrellas. I don't know whether the pool is busier during the day for some reason. It's where the aqua gym's held. There tends to be a lot more people down here. There's the bar there. You can go and get drinks. If you're on all inclusive, actually, it's just self-service for the drinks, so you just go and help yourself. Unless you need spirits, in which case you've got to order from the person behind the bar. You can see there's lots of pools here, a lot of pool area. I don't know how busy this hotel normally is, whether before COVID and the volcano, whether it was busier. It's not been too bad while we've been been here, but given the size of it, I'm wondering whether it can get rammed at certain times of the year. And judging by the pools, it seems that they're anticipating accommodating a lot of people, that's for sure. So, and then there's a snack bar up there where you can get lunch later the afternoon. Because of all the pools here, you can see these little bridges over a lot of them. And there's some sort of a snack bar there, but that's been closed while I've been here. I guess it's only opened when they've got sufficient occupancy. One of the nice things about this pool here, I don't know if it's the same on all the others, but when you go in it just basically goes from a little slope all the way in, so you don't need to mess around with steps. You just basically wade in. And we'll go up there as well because there's another pool area. That's the other thing you can see here. You can see the cliffs and mountains there. It's actually about a 10-15 minute drive actually from the hotel to get up to the town at the top of the hill there to get to the main road. One thing I'd say about this hotel as well, because we're in the southwest coast, you do get some really nice sunsets. So we'll just come up here. You can actually see that there's an artificial beach here, and then there's a pool up there. It's been fairly quiet here during our stay, but again, I guess when the hotel's heavily occupied, I imagine it's quite popular. And then there's like some kind of archery up there. And you can see lots of the palm trees, and it's very attractive grounds. Yeah, we're not too sure whether there's a bar there. I think it might just be a toilet block, and I think there's a couple of table tennis tables. There's a spa here. There you go. There we go, and there's a road down this side of the hotel as well. You go down there, you can get to the path that runs along the front, part way along the coast. The other way is to go out reception and down the road that way. Just go a bit further up. You might be able to see the lighthouse from up here. So you can see these are a lot of the CV rooms. I don't know if you can hear that on the camera, but there's some blackbirds here that are tweeting away a lot of the day. I don't think we'll be able to see the lighthouse from here, but from the room, so I've done a separate video for you can see down the coast and the lighthouse. You can see there's a really nice view of the cliffs here. Right, so there we go, the La Palma Teneguia Princess.